inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Curry. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. Capella with the bucket.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
Curry passes to Drummond. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Brett, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
Here's Irving following the basket by Trae Young. Yep, that one goes.
No stopping Kyrie on the drive right there, getting to the basket with ease.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Bounce pass Young. Capella kicks to Collins. And Collins gets double-teamed inside. Here's Capella. Good D by Drummond.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Collins. And it's sent back by KD.
Yeah, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
Irving scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Collins. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Durant dishes to Drummond. Irving for 3. Another miss by Irving.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Young's shot is off. Brooklyn trailing. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Nets passing it around. And Andre Drummond, a bucket on the assist by Simmons.
And he is just a mountain of a man at about 280 pounds. It takes a lot to get Drummond off his shot. Certainly a lot more than that.
Now here's Collins. And it's sent back by Drummond. Here's Curry. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, KD, an awesome job there just sharing the rock with his teammates.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Herter passes to Collins. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Left side, Irving takes the 13-footer. And Simmons kicks to Irving. Back to Simmons. It's stolen by Capella. Young against Irving. And the dunk by Capella.
And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
It's Drummond, top of the key. On its way from Curry for 2, and he stays with it. And the pass to KD. From deep three-point range, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Just one smooth, elongated motion. Durant is just a machine and so repeatable on his delivery.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Bruce Brown comes in for Kevin Durant. Joe Harris is checked in for Seth Curry. That's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. Harris passes to Simmons. A 3-ball. And the Nets another 3.
This is some of what he does best. Mills can shoot from downtown.
The Hawks trail by 6. And Wright, here we go. And finished off by Wright.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Wright with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else you can't help but notice in tonight's game is just how strongly they've been taking the ball to the basket. They're not sitting back. They're not playing passive. They're going hard to the rim.
Harris dishes to Aldridge. Double team on Aldridge. And here's Harris from the arc. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Right outside. Feeds to Okongwu. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
He's become a defensive anchor here for this team over the past couple seasons. Great timing on the block there.
Here's Simmons. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Bogdanovich against Brown. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Okongwu. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And so it's Brooklyn. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
On the court for Atlanta, they've got Gallinari. Wright is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 down low. Got a piece of it. It's Brown on the wing. Guarded by Wright. A nice shot by Griffin.
You have to do better than that. Griffin is a pro at muscling in those difficult shots.
Now here's Wright. And Bogdanovich kicks to Williams. Wright blocked shot. No good that time. Some solid defense from Harris.
And Lou Williams, always a threat off the bench, has had the right mindset for playing 6-man really his whole career.
And as that career sort of is in the twilight, I don't think that mentality for Lou changes, where he wants to come in and impact the game, especially on the offensive end. And maybe he wins you 2 or 3 games during the regular season. That takes you from a team that might not have home court to one that does. And maybe one of those magical nights happens in the postseason for Lou Williams.
And Brent, the wrinkle added to the playoff format for 2021, the play-in tournament really became a hot-button issue last season.
Yeah, it felt like you either were going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season provided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it. But becoming more and more complete on the offensive end. Mills shows he can shoot it off the bounce, keeping the defender honest.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Brooklyn making some changes. KD's checked in for Bruce Brown. Seth Curry comes in for Harris. And Irving subbed in for Patty Mills. Now, here is Young. Makes it off the glass.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Nets leading by 6. Here's Irving. Here's KD. An easy 2 points on the layup. KD's got 5 now.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Young. He takes it in. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Such a precise player. When Young notices those kind of openings, he definitely is looking to attack.
Irving, good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Young. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Collins, good.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
Irving passes to Durant. Curry on the wing. Back to KD. Curry finds Durant. It's stolen. Here's Young. Good work there as it goes. That's now 8 points for Trae Young.
Trae Young might be the last guy in this offense that you want to lose sight of.
From about 19 feet. Griffin dishes to Curry. And another turnover here by Brooklyn. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Collins kicks to Hunter. No good. That would have tied it. That's leading by 3. Knocked away. Young with the steal. The numbers in their favor. And the dunk by Capella.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Irving passes to Griffin. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. Simmons comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Young taking his time here. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Irving passes to Durant, and Durant gets double-teamed. To the paint. Aldridge kicks to Durant. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Capella.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Herter. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. 1:33 left in the first half. Irving attacking. Count that one. Irving's got 8.
More and more, Kyrie Irving is showing off how much body control he has, especially when he drives into the interior of the D.
Now, here is Young. He's got 8. Kicks it out to Collins. Shoots from 12. 5 to shoot. Here's Hunter. Rebounded by the Nets.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Irving. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about the body control that time of Kyrie Irving? Absorbs the contact, stays focused, not going to be denied down there.
So for the Nets, Andre Drummond's checked in for Aldridge. Brown comes in for Kevin Durant. And Harris subbed in for Seth Curry. Now here's Williams. No points in the game yet for him. And there's the ball on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Mills is checked in. Now here's Wright, covered by Mills. Lets the 3 fly. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Wright.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
A 3 from Simmons. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
There you go. Money shot for Ben Simmons, trying to open up those driving lanes.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Brown against Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a three. He's off on that one. And so it's Brooklyn with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Brooklyn did not hesitate to set the pace. They were able to stretch out their lead to 8 points.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Brooklyn now, Andre Drummond is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Durant. And there's Seth Curry. And it's Irving in at the point. Young, good on the 13-footer. Young's got 10 points in the game.
I just think anytime Trae Young finds some daylight, he starts to think about looking towards the rim.
The three from KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. Young against Irving. Capella up again. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Great initiative from Capella there. Seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D tag.
Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hand who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands. You can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
Here's Herter, guarded by Curry. Shoots it. Capella inside, working on Drummond. Young outside. From downtown. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Trae Young looking like one of those young players who on a nightly basis gives you something you haven't seen before.
Drummond finds Simmons. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Curry. Outside, Simmons. From beyond the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Takes the 13-footer. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Young.
You just can't take Trae Young lightly from anywhere on the floor. These kind of shots.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Simmons. 9 feet out. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Nets leading by 6. Irving dishes to KD. Over Young. And Irving with the basket on the assist by KD. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Young finds... Oh!
And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
No good from Durant. The Hawks trail by 6. And here's Young from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's Irving. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Herder. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Irving attacking. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Feel like the jump ball triggered Kyrie Irving. He's been on it. A tremendous effort from the beginning.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
A smart move here. Talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
So for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Griffin, and it's Brown in for Durant. Right down low. He's covered by Irving, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Wright's got it all tied up now for the Hawks. Brown outside. Pass to Irving. Back to Simmons. Right wing, and stolen by Wright. Simmons against Williams, and taken away by Brown. Outside Aldridge. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes. And how chaotic was this offseason for Simmons? I mean, the trade rumors swirling, stepping back from Team Australia, ultimately traded, and you talk about someone just dying for a fresh start.
And it's good, 2 points. Irving's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Gallinari against Simmons. Bogdanovich with it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Okongwu. And he banks in the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Irving drives in. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Irving's got 26 points.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And Okongwu slams it in.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Bogdanovich. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Aldridge. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And the amazing moves of Simmons. He's just so much fun to watch with the ball in his hand.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. We've got Bogdanovich. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Young, and it's Williams at the shooting guard position. Young passes to Gallinari. Here's Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Harris kicks to Simmons. Drummond passes to Mills. Offline with his 3. The Hawks trail by 4. Nobody near Williams. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Now you can make a case that Lou Williams is at his best in that kind of situation. Dynamite in transition.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Simmons passes to Drummond. And that one is good. And it's 6 points for Andre Drummond.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Outside Williams. They just can't get the lid off. Brown, good. And it's a 6-point Nets lead.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. KD's checked in for Brown. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Lou Williams. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Durant way outside.
Yeah, not a lot of success for them from three-point range here in the second half.
It's Young on the wing. Collins kicks to Young. Stolen by Durant. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Nets lead by 6. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And protecting the rim has been another huge calling card in this game. Their block shots have had a big impact in this one.
Harris finds Simmons. Outside, KD to the inside. The 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
From way downtown, Durant truly knows no limits.
Simmons against Young. And there's the pass to Collins. It's rebounded by Durant. Nets leading by 7. Mills with it. He's picked up by Collins. Mills can't hit.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Curry's checked in for Joe Harris, and Irving subbed in for Patty Mills. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Here's Young. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Now it's just a 3-point Nets lead.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
Irving attacking. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got 30.
And Kyrie right now taking it to another level. We know he's capable.
2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
Lobbed up there for Collins. And it's sent back by Drummond. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Young with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. Shoots off the step back. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Young.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
It's good.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Here's Irving. Plays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And what an important possession. Capella's been in that situation many times before, and he knows the drill. And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
And it's sent back by Irving. And he's able to get it back. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. Durant just inside the line. Got it.
Despite a laid-back nature, Durant demands the ball in crunch time. This is why.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 5. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the game. Young, right side. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
It's good!
And how about the poise from Kyrie Irving? These are the moments he lives for.
Here's Atlanta. Hunter on the wing. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Oh, Hunter stepping up, and we saw this during his time in Virginia. Wow.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Drummond with the jam.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Young from outside. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
23 seconds left in the fourth. Stolen by Collins.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane. Oh, big time from DeAndre Hunter, letting it all hang out.
Timeout called the Nets. They're behind by 1. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's money from deep.
And they got a foul to give here if they need it.
Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. And it's all knotted up.
And maybe not the first guy you think about. Collins in the clutch.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Here we go. So Atlanta will get the first possession. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Atlanta. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Simmons dishes to Drummond. Three-pointer on the way. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Curry. This one for 3. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Hawks leading. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Come on, fans. It's time to get loud. coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Capella, the pass to Hunter. The Hawks working the ball around. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Drummond trying to get himself free. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Curry.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
To the middle. Here's Simmons. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
Young pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Curry gets the bucket.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Young against Irving. Young left side. Now Hunter. 5 on the clock. Over Irving. Hunter, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Irving. And Drummond kicks to Irving. And Durant launches from deep and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Hunter. Here's Capella. Hunter on the wing. Young outside. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And it's Drummond missing. And so they foul intentionally. Atlanta calls timeout. They're in front by 2. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first overtime.
This is it. Let's hear you.
Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer. And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
In the 2018 season, as the 5th overall pick, Trae Young was phenomenal towards the end of the year, winning 3 straight Rookie of the Month awards.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
Timeout called the Nets. They trail by 4. There's 21 seconds left in overtime. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Curry kicks to Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for the Hawks, Trae Young, 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Timeout called the Nets. They're trailing by 6. There's 14 seconds left in the first overtime. Irving from long range. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Kyrie Irving. That's his 2nd personal. 4th team foul. Shooting for Atlanta, Trae Young. Yeah, the line with 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Coming out of the 4th, Gorgie Deng. Kevin Knox.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
And so the Hawks take the win.